Hey boo hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katisha Marie, and if you're new here, I am a Midwest plus size content creator that does all things beauty, fun, and fashion. You can also catch me over on my Instagram. Today we are going to be jumping into my empties. I've got my notes ready. I've got a bucket full of stuff, so we're gonna get into it. Now, if you do like this kind of video, be sure to like, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell so that you are alerted whenever I do any of these types of videos and you don't miss any other thing that may catch your eye. So the first thing that I have are going to be these Dollar Tree nails. They are a good size. I have flatter nail beds. They're inexpensive. They last about 4 or 5 days or so, which is good if you're waiting on like a fill or if you need to, make a nail appointment, things like that. They have a lot of different varieties and available at the Dollar Tree. So definitely continue to repurchase these for myself because I really do like the flexibility of being able to change out the style as I see pleased without feeling like I'm wasting a whole bunch of money. The next item that I have is this B color. They were nail wraps. These were absolutely horrible. They didn't fit well. They were really, really thick. So then they looked fake and not in a good way. It will not be a product I plan on repurchasing. I purchased these Kiss nails from, I believe it was from Walmart, and these are just their everlasting French ones. I do use the other ones that are by Kiss that have more of like almost like a pearl coating. These are just like the straight French style. These were not good. Like I had a hard time finding ones that fit. They weren't flexible. Like it says that they're flex, like it's a flex fit down here in the corner. No, no. They did not do any of the flexing and the fitting that I needed. They popped off almost the next day. The Dollar Tree ones, like I said, last 4 or 5 days. This like popped off the next day. So I would not be repurchasing this specific kind, but the other ones I do really enjoy. The Dollar Tree Flushable Wipes, we all know what these are for. I continue to repurchase these. They are sturdy. They smell really nice. They don't irritate any of my skin. They're not very expensive, which we're always looking for things that fit better in the budget that do exactly what they say they're going to do. And this is that product. The Equate Lavender Scented Epsom Salt. This was okay. I didn't feel like it did anything. Like it does have a little bit of the lavender scent, but I think for this one, I'm better off spending my money on things that are a little bit more expensive to get the experience that I'm looking for. This one will not be a repurchase for me. Next, I've got the Dr. Teal's Tahitian Vanilla Bean Shea Sugar Scrub. This is a repurchase over and over and over again. I immediately notice a difference. My skin is softer, it is smoother, it helps to elongate between shaves. The scent on this is fantastic and it does linger a little bit. It's not super strong vanilla scent, but it's just like a nice little, just like a nice little feel. Like I said, I continue to repurchase this. There are other ones that I do want to try. And so I'm sure that I'll be doing that, but this one, absolutely love. The Dr. Teal's foot cream, I do plan on repurchasing. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating, keeps my feet soft. I would use this almost every night and it would just, my feet would just feel fantastic. Like I absolutely love this. This is a good purchase. This is going to be the Body Shop Almond Milk Body Yogurt that I purchased from Ulta. I had got a hotel and completely forgot to pack my lotion and just needed something remotely inexpensive that was still going to be, hydrating, do all the things that I want like a lotion to do. This was super lightweight. It absorbed into the body really well. I loved the scent of this almond milk. It just, I do plan on repurchasing this. There were times when I would mix this in with like my body lotion because this one's a milk, so this one's gonna be a little bit more like souffle-y, if that makes sense. Like it's not like a cream, but it's also not a gel. It's kind of like a nice mix in the middle. And it was beautiful. I loved it. Absorbed really quickly into the skin, so that was a super plus for this one. The Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. Oh, this is a great gentle cleanser. Like after I would remove all of my makeup, I would go in with this and I just felt like my skin was really hydrated, had a little bit of plumpness to it. It was moisturizing. I didn't feel like it stripped my skin. Oh my goodness, what are words? Didn't feel like it stripped my skin whatsoever. Like this, I do plan on purchasing the big one. of this quite soon. The Sensodyne Repair and Protect with a little bit of whitening. I have really sensitive teeth, and so I do really enjoy this one. I don't notice anything with the whitening, however, and granted, like, that's not a big deal for me. Yes, whiter teeth would be really, really nice, but I would much rather, you know, attack the issue that I have with the sensitivity over the whitening, and it definitely does that job. So I will be continuing to repurchase this. I think that's the words I'm looking for. So yeah, definitely a good one. I purchased this Great Value air freshener. It's like a dupe for the Febreze one. I do like this one. I've purchased this over and over again. It is a little bit like heavier in regards to the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you spray it into the air, you will notice it to fall a little bit. The Febreze does tend to stay a little bit more in the air than this one, but there is a few dollars difference, and that doesn't too much bother me. So it covers up the smells that I need to cover, or if I'm wanting the air to smell a little bit fresher for whatever reason, it definitely does that. So I will continue to repurchase this one. I recently redid my couch and needed to get some Scotchgard, and so this is supposed to be fabric, water shield, long lasting protection, and waterproof fabric. I don't know that it's done any of that. I've got a couple of spots on the couch already, and so I'm like, maybe not. And I did use the whole can on the couch. Like, I wanted to make sure that it was like no stains. We don't got time for stains. After all that hard work I put in, no time. So I don't know that I'll be repurchasing this because I'm already noticing a couple of spots of things that should have been waterproof that weren't. So I guess we'll just continue to see what happens with the couch. I may try and find something else to go over this, but this right now for me is a no. Moving into makeup, I did replace my e.l.f. blending brushes because they were done for. I could not remember the last time that I had replaced them, and so I knew that it was time to replace them. These are my favorite way of putting makeup on, especially like cream foundations or liquid foundations. I'm definitely more of a liquid over a cream girl, but I just needed to replace them. I didn't want to show the brushes because the brushes were gross, like they were done for. So I'm just showing the packages of the new two that I had purchased. One of my holy grails, the Milani setting spray. This is the Make It Last one with a little bit of charcoal in it. I have oily skin, so anything that's like mattifying that I hope things last a little longer, I am all for it. I absolutely love this. This will not be the last time that you see this in an Empties video. Staying with setting spray, I recently did a Dollar Tree testing makeup video, and well, I've got quite a few items that are just no's. Like, they're not empties, but they are absolutely getting out of my collection because they're not worth ever speaking of again. First one's going to be this Dollar Tree setting spray. This is by the brand Ioni. It just says face finishing spray. That's all it says. This gave me a headache. Like, I have tried it twice, and each time I've used it, I've gotten a headache. So I'm like, nope, this is going to be a no for me, and not something that I would recommend for you guys. Also, the LA Colors Big Lash Mascara. This flaked, smudged. Granted, it doesn't say like it's waterproof or anything like that. It does say it's defining. It didn't do much defining. There was like a little bit, you know, like I could tell my lashes a little bit, but not compared to like some other mascaras that I've used. So this one is definitely going to be a no as well. Do not even like waste your money on this because, I mean, if you roll your eyes wrong, flake. If you look over there wrong, smudge. Nope, definitely not worth it. This primer. First off, it says that it's clear. If you did not watch that video, I'll link it in the eye because you need to watch that video. And then you'll totally understand the pain that I am experiencing and the trauma that I've got going through my mind as I play this back. No. This is not clear whatsoever. It's supposed to be smoothing, minimizes pores. I do have pores, and I don't really expect a lot when something says minimize pores because it's typically more like hereditary or genetic based than anything else. So I'm not expecting to have, you know, glass-like skin, not in the least. But this didn't do anything. It was literally like I put a white lotion on my face and did not rub it in. That's it. So, especially for people of color, no, it's not going to work. Not going to work one bit. This is their brow powder, well, Dollar Tree's brow powder, I should say, from the brand Ione. This doesn't blend well. It's hard to get out. It is really pigmented, but it doesn't blend. So it looks like you've just got like a patch of color in that one spot. It's not worth it. Like, if you know how to really finesse a brow powder, then maybe you could, give this a try. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience to be trying to finesse nothing. Life is too short for me to be trying to do all that. It took too long. Nope, not a fan. Do not get this. And then also this brow gel by Ione, I think. Yes, by Ione as well. The darkest color I found was dark brown, so it was definitely too light for me. It does have a very strong smell, and that smell lasts. Like, it's not going nowhere until you take off your makeup. And I'm like, nope, I did not like that one bit either. It is, if you've got fuller brows, like, this would be a good one to kind of like run through if you can get over the smell. But I don't have full brows. My brows stop right about here or so. And so I have to draw on the rest, literally like on my skin, to be able to have a brow. And so this just deposited a bunch of color right at the beginning, and then the rest of my brow was just out here with no pants on. Like, I don't understand. No. A few products that I do really like from the Dollar Tree are going to be their lashes. They're lightweight, inexpensive, but they don't look inexpensive. I have 2 jobs, and at my second job, I do work in makeup. And so I will put these on, and people will be like, ooh, I like your lashes. Where'd you get them? No problem telling them, girl, I pay $1 for these. These I get at the Dollar Tree. Absolutely love them. They're just time to, replace them because I've worn them quite a few times. So I have backups already in my collection. So that tells you these are definitely a repurchase. These are the natural light doll style, and they're super cute. Absolutely love these. Lashes I did not like were the Sephora fringe lashes. These just look fake. Like, they just look like imposters. I am not for that. They are really lightweight, but the band is so thin that it was challenging to actually get it where I needed it to be. I don't want it to be stiff where I can't, curve it to the natural flow of my eye shape, but I do need it stiff enough that if I put it down, that it will move, you know what I mean? So this just did not do that, and it was just not worth it. They have some other ones that are a little bit more expensive. I would say spend the few extra bucks, skip these, get those ones, and you'll be much happier. The Essence Volume Booster, I absolutely love this as an eye primer. It just provides a really good base to help my mascara stick on a little bit longer. I do have oily skin, so things can transfer sometimes, but it just provides, a little bit of just oomph for my mascara. Not to mention, this is also really inexpensive. Essence as a whole is a less expensive brand, but the quality is there for a lot of their products. The e.l.f. Lip Scrub. This one is in the shape of a lipstick. I'm not going to open it because it's gross and gone. But this is a good one if you need a little bit more oomph into your lip scrub. It can be a little bit too harsh, so definitely would want to, be careful if you're using something like this because it is more of a stick form. But it does scrub away any dead skin that I feel on my lips, and it does provide, like a smooth base. I'll go in with some type of lip treatment or some chapstick or something, and my lips will be fantastic. The e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer is fantastic. I absolutely love this. This is now a holy grail for me, so I will be repurchasing this. I've been pairing this with the Milk Hydro Grip, and my makeup goes nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I apply it with my foundation brush, so then there's like a little bit left on the foundation brush when I go to blend in my foundation, and I think that helps some. So this one is, oh, I absolutely love this. This will forever be in my collection. I hope they never discontinue this or we're gonna have a problem. Next, I've got 3 samples from the Flower Bomb perfume line. I've got the original, I've got Nectar, and then I've got the Ruby Orchid one. Out of the 3, the Ruby Orchid is the one that I am planning on repurchasing. The other ones are really nice, but I just felt more like summer, spring ready in the Ruby Orchid one. So in the original, and look at my notes here, in the original, it's sweet but balanced. It's a great summer scent. They all last a really long time. I did notice that. And it lasted even longer when paired with a lotion. With the ruby one, it's a sweet summer scent. It's flowery, but it's not too strong. It's just like that, just sweet, nice walking through some fields of flowers or peony, kind of smell. Like, I really did like that one. The nectar one is super sweet, and it's a little bit too sweet for my taste. It almost smells like young sweet. I don't mind sweet smells. How many times can I say sweet? Like, oh my word. The ruby one is more like grown sweet. The nectar one's more like young teenage, early 20s. I'm 37. I'm not trying to smell 21, So I would say, again, out of the three, if you're looking for something that's almost, like a grown, sweet, and sexy kind of scent, the ruby orchid one would be the one, because that's the one that I'm planning on repurchasing, and I'm all of those things. I've got a Bath and Body Works candle. This is in Champagne Toast. This is my favorite scent. Like, I absolutely love this. I purchased a, what is it called? Shower gel in this scent a while ago. Well, didn't purchase it because it was a free birthday gift from them a while ago. And the scent on that didn't last. And so I was really nervous when I picked up this candle, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. We're going to see what happens. And this is so much better than that body wash. Like, it smells up the whole house. It just, you clean your house whatever day you clean it. I tend to do mine on Thursdays so that I don't have to worry about it through the weekend. Some people do it Saturday morning, whatever. But whenever you do it and you light a candle, and then the aroma of that just elevates the space, this provided all of that. All of that. All of that. Absolutely love this. I will be repurchasing this. Candle sale needs to come through quickly so that I can get like 4 or 5 of these, because I almost don't even want to throw it away, because it's got, like a little bit left. It won't burn anymore, but it's got a little bit left in there, and you can still smell it. So I'm like, maybe I can just like leave this on the counter and like leave this open, and the scent will just do its thing in my apartment. I don't know. I know there's like some hacks where you can take like warm water or whatever and get it out. And so I might do that and then put it on my Scentsy thing so that I can just, have the rest of the smell. Let me know if you've tried that and if that works. Next, I've got the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Like I said earlier, I pair this with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and makeup goes nowhere. I also use this alone and have really enjoyed it. It is hydrating, but it doesn't make my oily skin feel more oily. Like, it just is perfect. It does have a little bit left, but I can't get it out of there, which saddens my heart. So if you also know how to get, the lid off of the mini ones or something so I can get the rest of that out of there, let your girl know, because I'm gonna need to do that. I have a rose face mask. This was okay. I didn't notice that it did anything, to be honest. It's supposed to soothe and tone. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one. I didn't notice any of that, but it was a nice jelly mask. I would say it provided more hydration than soothing or toning, but again, not one that I will be repurchasing. If you have drier skin, you may really like this because it does have that hydration, but other than that, no, it's not worth it. The Dr. Teal's body lotion. This is pretty good. I picked this up also when I was like trying to, travel. I went to a hotel and forgot body lotion. And so I did use this. It was really lightweight. It has a coconut oil kind of scent, but it wasn't harsh. Some things like punch you in the face with the coconut, and this was more of a like on the beach, just kind of chilling. You just catch a whiff of the coconut kind of smell. Feel. It also has cocoa butter, shea butter, and vitamin E, but it was still really lightweight. It wasn't like a super creamy kind of feeling. So I will probably pick this up in regards to when I go and travel more, but as like an everyday kind of thing, it's not one that I would reach for. And then my last item that I have is going to be the Cerave Moisturizing Cream. I have drier skin, oily face, dry skin, and so this one is a holy grail for me. I have really, really enjoyed using this one. I continue to purchase it. I do notice a huge difference when I'm not using this. Right now, I have the what's it called, the Equate one, you know, the off-brand in here because I wanted the pump and the other one didn't come with the pump, and I absolutely hate it. So I am planning on just giving this away and just going and buying this one. Like, I was trying to save some money, and sure enough, have cost myself more money because I don't like it. I don't like the one that I have in here. But the Cerave is it. If you've got eczema, dry skin, flakiness, any of that, I would strongly recommend getting the moisturizing cream. It's definitely worth your coin. All right, so that's going to be everything for my empties video. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have anything that I've mentioned that you have different thoughts on and worked out for you, let me know. I would love to hear that. You know, sometimes things that work great for me won't work for you, and things that work for you won't work for me, and vice versa. You know how it goes. That's why there are, you know, so many options to choose from. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys. May God continue to bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.